Good evening. My name is Joshua Gore, and this is my persuasive speech for the Fundamentals of Speech Communication for Volunteer State Community College. The topic that I'm presenting tonight is why Audi should be considered one of the premier car manufacturers in producing supercars. Generally, when people hear the term supercar, they think of three main manufacturers: Lamborghini, Ferrari, and Porsche. These are established manufacturers with pedigrees, and they've had a history of sinking millions and millions of dollars into the engineering of their cars. However, I believe that there is one more car company that has the same standard of excellence in their cars and should be considered to be one of the premier manufacturers of supercars. I believe that Audi, with the creation of their new model car, the R8, should be considered to be one of the greatest car manufacturers in the world. The R8 is essentially a resume for Audi, and I believe that it is, in all essences of the word, a supercar. It has comparable performance, or even better performance, to Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Porsche, and it is one of the most practical supercars that you can buy on the market today. However, before I begin to describe the Audi R8 and begin to explain why Audi should be considered one of the premier manufacturers, I need to define what exactly a supercar is. According to the website Cars Direct, a supercar is one of the fastest cars you can buy on the market, and it has one of the best sport handling. A supercar is also characterized by the vast power of the engine. The engine of a supercar sometimes has as much horsepower as 2 or 3 mid-sized cars combined. A supercar is also characterized by its availability. Manufacturers such as Porsche, Lamborghini, and Ferrari make a very limited number of their cars, making them much sought after and frankly are used as a status symbol. I want to begin tonight by talking about the performance of the Audi the practicality of the Audi R8. The Audi R8 is really an unassuming car for supercars. It looks good, sure, but it's not very loud when it goes down the interstate. It doesn't shout that it's a supercar to passerbys. In fact, the engine for the supercar is relatively quiet. The interior of the car is incredibly spacious, allowing for an above-average height person to comfortably sit in a car and drive it. One of the people that gave the best review of the Audi R8 is Top Gear presenter Jeremy Clarkson. He's a man that has been reviewing cars for the BBC for decades, and he's wrote numerous reviews for cars in print. I have a clip to his YouTube video right here. Unfortunately, it is longer than a minute, but if you watch it from the beginning up to the minute 3:30 mark, that's when he stops talking about the Audi R8 and switches to a different vehicle. However, he raves that it is one of the best cars that he's ever driven in his life. In some of the other reviews of the other clips that I've seen, he raves that the Audi R8 is much more spacious. A driver can actually drive comfortably within the Audi R8. In such a sense, the Audi R8 is not a car to be used as a status symbol. It is a car to be used, as all cars should be. Performance-wise, the Audi R8 is comparable to the Ferrari 458, the Lamborghini Murcielago, and the Porsche 911 Turbo. This is the Nuremberg Ring, and according to a website called Fastest Laps, the Audi R8 completed this in 7 minutes and 44 seconds. Now, this is a 13-mile long track, complete with straightaways, twists, and very sharp turns. This is considered one of the better times of a supercar a road-legal supercar on this track. Some of the other great things about the Audi R8 is that it has a 0 to 60 acceleration time of a little bit over 3 seconds, and it has a top speed of about 195 miles an hour. The Audi R8 is an astounding piece of engineering. It sets the standard of excellence for supercars now instead of Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Porsche. Because of this, I believe that Audi should be considered among the premier car manufacturers. That's it.